What's up, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius? Today is another news day on Tuesday. Today is January 26, 2021. Let's get right into it. We've got more tag units coming our way. Alright. So, we've got Lasswell and Raegen as a single unit, and then we've got Infernal Fire Rain. You know, it's Rain and Ifrit. I guess you can consider those a duo unit, you know. I guess. Okay, so let's scroll down. We've got the regular panel boards that we've been getting the last few times, you know. Okay. We've got Lasswell and Raegen, their regular sprite, you know, they're sort of on the defensive, and then the Brave Shift sprite, they really go to the offensive. They're really going for it. We might see that Aldor blood awakening in Raegen. It's coming. It's coming. You guys wait for that Raegen Neovision Awaken. You wait till you see that. Alright. Then we've got the Brave Shift duration is infinite. And then we've got the one turn cooldown available from turn 1. So that's that infinite, and you know, you can go back and forth as much as you like. The Super Trust Mastery is a sword with 192 attack, with increased physical damage against dragons by 75%, and increased LB damage 25%. So if you're going for a dragon killer with some LB damage, you know, like, it might be in the right build, you know, it's a situational build, but it might be the perfect thing sometimes. 192 attack, though, is nothing to sneeze at, so that's nice. Then we've got the Trust Mastery, which is attack flat 30%, and then 40% when equipped with a sword or a katana, so, you know, sword for one form, katana for the other form, you know. Alright. Or maybe you can do a sword and katana, you know, and get that 80%. Jeez, that is a lot. 110%. That is a lot if you get that all done. Okay. Wow. Okay. 110% attack. That is actually, you could use that materia pretty eloquently. All right. Kind of a stronger materia than you'd imagine. 110% attack. Okay. Then the abilities, the featured abilities, we'll say. The featured abilities are Snow-Clad Blade, which is increase ice physical damage. Add ice element to 4 turns for caster, and it does ice physical damage with Absolute Mirror of Equity chaining. And then Dragon Slayer Blade. Dragon Slayer Blade is increased physical damage against dragons to all allies. It's 150% buff, and also magical damage, and it mitigates damage against dragons by 15% for 4 turns to all allies, physical and magical. So if you're really going against dragons, it says we can't take as much damage from dragons, and we're gonna do way more damage to dragons. If you're looking for a Dragon Slayer, this is your unit. So, very, very nice little kit there. He has a nice triple cast in this form. He has, you know, Absolute Mirror of Equity chaining. He can increase his own fire and ice physical damage by 30%, which is a nice buff. He has 120% in perils. He has guts. He has increased chain modifier cap by 200%, which is incredible. And he has tag abilities in this form. Okay. And then on his Brave Shift, it has the tag team attacks, but he only has 2 tag team attacks in the Brave Shift form. So this Twin Blades of Flame, it's tag ability, so it's self-chaining, and it's fire damage, and then it actually does a fire damage dot. I don't know if the dot is a chaining dot, but the actual damage is. So I don't think the dot would be chaining. I don't think, right? And then the Ignited Twin Blades. Ignited Twin Blades is it's a tag move. It's fire physical damage, and then it adds fire element to themselves. Let's see here. They can mitigate damage taken to themselves, 120% in perils. They can cure their own attack breaks. They have a 200% LB damage buff. They have the same cooldowns for dragon mitigation and dragon killer. They're really a dragon and a little bit of human killer, LB damage unit. Huge LB damage, actually, of 145 multiplier. So these guys are really going to be able to do some LB damage in their other form, in their Brave Shift form. So I look forward to seeing what kind of DPS these guys can end up being on our global server. They might be really strong. A really strong LB physical finisher. Alright, so let's move on to Infernal Fire Rain. Infernal Fire Rain, it almost looks like a chocobo or something in his Brave Shift form. I guess I'll have to see the animation. But it's Ifrit and Rain, and, you know, Rain's floating a little bit. That Aldor Blood's awakened again. Okay, and then, you know, he's got this form here. Okay, so it's a Brave Shift duration of 4 turns. So once you Brave Shift him, he only lasts 4 turns, and it's not available until turn 2. He's got a really good Super Trust Mastery, still good. His Trust Mastery is, you know, it's okay. His Brave abilities are all passives in his regular form, which is interesting. It increases modifiers and increases his flat attack, increases his base attack, which is, yeah, boost attack by 500. So that's this is sort of a newer thing that we're starting to see, is just basically just giving them more base stats, which is kind of interesting. And then boosts LB damage by 100%, so he will become even more of an LB damage finisher. But his modifiers don't really go up that much higher, so, you know, we'll see. Yeah, just making sure his modifiers do not go up on the LB by that much. Yes, they do not. Okay, and then on his Brave Shift form, he's got Unleashed Evocation. Unleashed Evocation seems to be enable area of effect. So the Esper field effect when summoning Ifrit. So this guy, if you missed out on Terra, and you happen to have some Infernal Fire Rain sitting in your thing, then you could go in, like, to Scorn a Demon Chimera, dispel the effect with this version of Rain, with Ifrit Rain. Because dispelling that Chimera effect is really important. And now Infernal Fire Rain can do it, because he can enable the Ifrit field effect. And he can also equip or cast any Esper that is equipped in the entire party, so that's really nice. He also has Blaze of Grandschild. Increases his magic, enables triple cast, fills his LB gauge basically to max. He's a bolting strike chainer. He does fire evo damage, so very, very similar to Terra, but it's fire. It's fire locked, and it is actually a really high modifier, so that's really nice. He's got really nice magic, guts. He's got passives for evo magic, and he does a LB of fire evo damage. So if you didn't get Terra and you don't mind being fire locked, this guy is a really nice alternative. He's, you know, he's a little bit easier to get. You could UOC him. He's like the UOC-able fire-locked Terra, you know? So a little bit weaker, but a lot easier to get. So I like that. All right, so let's keep looking. What else do we got? Community event, Bahamut and Asura Challenge. With the Bahamut and Asura Challenge, let's see here. Oh, yeah, so everybody's clearing this trial. Everybody can clear this trial as many times as they want. You can keep doing it, and as many times as it gets cleared on global, we get these. If in global this trial gets cleared 1 million times, then everybody gets 1 expansion voucher. Yay! If everybody clears it 3 million times altogether, then we get 3 tickets. Yay! And everybody clears it 5 million times. I will clear it 5 million times by myself to get this thing. Chain Comprehension. Chain Comprehension boosts the damage for chains. I think it says on here that it boosts it by 50% somewhere. I think it says on here somewhere it boosts it by 50%. Yeah. So it's a chain cap modifier of 50%. Now some units like the new Lasswell Raegen have a 200% mod already in there when dual wielding. so it doesn't affect them. But for other units that do not have that mod already in there, this increases their chain cap modifier by 50%, which is, it's incredible. It really is just incredible. It just means that chain that they already had now just does more damage. So chain modifier caps are actually huge. I'm really excited to get this for free. As long as we all do 5 million clears. So let's get it done. Let's get it done. All right. Then we've got Battle with Bahamut and Asura. Battle with Bahamut and Asura. It's the raid, what we just went over, but it's the total number of clears, you know? That was what that is. So we get Far Plane Defender. Yeah, it's a raid, right? Yeah, it's a raid. Activate Hope for the Weak. Boost attack and magic by 20%, and it gives you magic and human killer. Wait, magic damage, magic killer. It gives you physical and magical killer against humans and dragons. So this might be a nice little accessory, you know, depending on the trial. Vision Souls. Vision Souls is accessory with flat 200 HP, 50 MP, and attack, defense, magic, and spirit by 10. Boost ice, fire, lightning, water, wind, earth, light, and dark resistance by 10%. So for resistances, for a freebie gear, it's not bad. And boost HP and MP by 20%. Not bad. It's got a lot of stats on it. It's very varied, you know. Spooky Breaker. Can I tell you how much I appreciate that it's not called Spoopy Breaker? It's Reaper Killer. So, you know, pick that one up. Boost attack and magic by 20%. Boost physical and magical damage against beasts and demons. I like this one. I want to see what its killer ratio is, but, you know, it's nice. Thunderstorm Armor. Boost HP by 20% and lightning and wind resistance by 30%. For the right fight, this might be really nice. So, you know, not terrible stuff they're giving us this time. You know, pretty decent stuff. So, you know, finish off the raid. Now look at this. Now we've got, this is something I noticed. We've got, you know, the Neo Vision units from last week and this coming week that are all the 60% bonus. You got your 40%, you got your 20%. And then we got Moogle down here. I feel like I'm the only person with Moogle still. Like, I'm sorry, what? Anyway, like I'm surprised they remembered that unit. And then you got Far Plane Wanderers. The bonus challenge, you know, cleared every day. Clear the bonus challenge, and you get EX tickets, raid coins, Lapis, 50% Trust Moogle, or 5-star Trust Moogle, I'm sorry. Okay. Then you got Heroes of Lapis Rebellion, and then Transcendent Heroes. You can get those global exclusive awakening materials for the Brave abilities. All right. And then unit intro quest, you know, whoa, for Lasswell Raegen. You get to watch their CG animation. You know, it's the unit intro quest, you know. Babby's Guide to New Unit. All right, Vision Card New Arrival. The Vision Card New Arrival is for the Vision Card of Festive Preparations Team Lasswell. All right, so what the card does is, I actually like its little thing. It's like Raegen and Lasswell and Citra and, I don't know, Seacart back there. And they're like, what are they? Oh, they're putting up a banner. Oh, that's cute. Okay. So it does HP plus 300. Oh, HP plus 200. I'm sorry. HP plus 200 and base attack plus 90. And increase equipment attack by 50% when dual wielding, and increase HP by 20%. So 50% equipment attack, HP 20%. And then these flat stats. So, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. You know, for the right dual wielder, it might be the perfect card. All right, then we've got Morze's Soiree again. We can pick up this card again, I guess. Maybe in a bundle. Okay. Then we've got Dark Visions coming back at you. You know, Dark Visions coming at you again. We've got Magical, Water and Light, Physical, Ice and Earth, Magical, Fire and Darkness, Physical, Lightning and Wind, and then Domain of the Irate. I'm not sure what, Phantom Domain of the Irate. I'm not sure what boss that is. Asura? Dark Asura? I don't know. Okay. Then, you know, you craft your weapons. No new weapons this time around. It doesn't say anything about, new rares, you know. Okay. Then we've got Far Plain Grotto Exploration. Do the exploration, kill Dr. Lazoff and Zlulu. They're going to be easy bop. They're going to be a super easy bop. You just get some lapis and some tickets, you know. It'll be an easy bop. You go in there, do the exploration real quick. Maybe there's some stuff in there, some chests to open or something. I don't know. It never lists that stuff. The story, for you story diehards, the story is continuing. I won't read it, but the story continues. More story. You got your exchange shop. Nothing really changes from the last exchange shop. You know, you can trade in for your pity unit or fragments for the other units. Okay. The login bonuses, so you can log in, you get your fragments for everybody, and then you get your VIP coins at the end and your Ascension Pearl. No Transcension Pearls though. And then your fabulous February login bonus. You know, you get your garbage ticket, and then another garbage ticket at the end, and you get some lapis in between. Okay. The Fountain of Lapis is coming back. Fountain of Lapis is coming back. Always like that. Always a good purchase if you are a purchaser. And then we've got the maintenance notice. So, what do we got coming at us? We've got the Bahamut and Asura Challenge raid. So do the raid, get the killers, and get the reward that all of us can share for the chain modifier cap. We've got Raegen and Lasswell new unit coming at you. It's a tag unit. He's pretty powerful. He's an LB damage finisher. He's really nice. And then Infernal Fire Rain, kind of the budget alternative to Terra. Really nice though. Actually like pretty cool. I might try to do some clears with him on something. The raid, of course. We've got Dark Visions, and we've got this Far Plain Grotto, and more story. So I'm excited to do the Dark Visions. I'm excited for the new raid and the new units. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for catching up with us. And tell me in the comments if you are going to pull for Lasswell Raegen or Infernal Fire Rain. Much love, and peace.